5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
No, we heard you. Don't worry. We just gotta send that message. Phone on vibrate.
Yep.
You good?
Having too much fun. That's not good.
Yeah, already. All right. Welcome back, listeners at home, whether you're watching through YouTube or SoundCloud or whatever other media you happen to find this on.
Because we're not naming them because they're not paying us.
Yeah, actually. That's a very good point. But anyway, I'm Dom.
I'm Nana. Welcome to our third
forecast of the Blackuweather report. If you've stumbled upon us, you've made an awful mistake, and there's no way you're getting out of it. I think it's going to be a thing that every time we start off, it's like, all right, you made an awful mistake. Let me show you why.
Speaking of mistake,
yeah, we're watching.
We're watching them play. Because what we do while we're podcasting, while we're recording, is that we watch sets of the most recent tournament that our topic is based on, just to keep the ideas fresh, and so that we're not just looking at a blank screen.
Yeah, because that shit's boring.
For 2 whole hours.
Honest to God, like, if you've ever tried to record something you don't have anything to, like, refer to, it's like, oh,
it's
God.
whack, bro.
The time doesn't fly by at all. But we're watching Mason Versus, which is our first topic for the day. And ironically enough, the person we are currently watching on the screen is Mistake, the realest bayonet on the block.
Mm-hmm.
And he won his first PGR tiered event. To my knowledge, I went through and checked out his Smash Wiki before we started. And he got some first places back in 2017 when he was starting to blow up with Bayonetta. But I don't think any of those events were ranked because it was all Canadians. And he wasn't ranked yet, so he couldn't even be like the anchor to get it towards being ranked.
Did he win Prevo?
No, he got third.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who won that?
I don't even remember who won that, actually.
Huh.
Yeah. If my research is correct, this is his first PGR tiered event that he's actually won, and it was a C tier, but, you know, it's C, but it's something, you know?
Right.
You got to start somewhere. And to get there, he beat Wadi and 6WX. Both players good against Bayonetta. Wadi being notoriously good against not just Bayonetta, but all DLC characters.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he beat Wadi is just like, well, all right.
That's Mewtwo of the best of Asia.
Yeah, because that's supposed to be the DLC killer. And he's one of the most annoying people to, like, actually play your offense just because he's so smart. And he doesn't even do, like, anything, like, super special with Mewtwo's movement, because Mewtwo doesn't really have, like, a whole lot of real movement. It's just he's an enigma. Like, he's just, like, randomly in parts of the stage.
Yeah.
The character's really annoying to fight.
He really saw him witch time and still up aired him. That's exactly what you get. Wow. To what I was referring to, I was referring to game 2. Mistake versus Bark and Frog. What was that? Top 32? So that was probably, like, the first match in bracket. He literally came off the Angel platform, saw him with time, up aired him, and then got root for it. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue with your
Pressing buttons around female characters.
So what's wrong with you? You can't touch them.
Exactly.
Get an article written about you.
Oh. Anyway. So he beat Wadi 6WX, like I said, got first place.
Mm-hmm.
Second place there was Wadi because he made it into Grams. And then third place was 6WX, finally beating the Buzz, getting over the hump, because I know that he's been trying to beat the Buzz for a very, very long time.
It was the first set you took off of him in 3 years.
Yeah. When I saw him at Scarlet Classic the next day, I was like, yeah, good job, bro. You finally did it. He's like, well, bro, you don't know how much I've actually just wanted to beat that man. I haven't beat him since Sonic was broken.
I was about to say, the last time we beat him, we were still playing a customs meta, in Tri-State at least.
Oh, my God.
Remember Smash Attack?
I don't want to.
Or Final Smash Attack?
When they would run customs bracket and non-customs bracket. That was a wave. In 2015?
Yeah, having both. And then Angel rolled his tweet longer saying, Will, you're a fraud. You beat me without Hurricane. Then he beat him without Hurricane.
At SmashCon.
No, Angel beat him at SmashCon, but like Will
you mean Will beat Angel?
Yeah, Will beat Angel at what was it? It was one of Skate Hard 4.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good tournament.
Yeah, it was.
Freaking Fatality lost to Bowser Jr.
I'm still waiting for Skate Hard 5.
It's never happening. It'll happen for Smash 5. It'll happen for Smash 5.
Maybe. I hope. But I've been waiting for Skate Hard 5 since Skate Hard 4.
Yeah, because K-Tar Saga was supposed to be Skate Hard 5. And then no one went.
Robbed.
But
Logan, Luck, as you guys probably know him as. I'm gonna have him read the rest of the top 8 there because I actually can't remember off the top of my head.
All right, so top 8, we got first was Mistake, second was Wadi, third is Six, fourth was The Buzz, fifth was Mr. E and Cosmos, and seventh was Permalia and Puppet.
Thank you.
I didn't know that Puppet still played this game.
Me neither. Apparently he Sheik Diddy now.
Oh, well, I saw him try and play Diddy around like SmashCon, but now people are telling me that he like plays like Bayo, and I'm like, everybody plays Bayo.
Yeah, everyone tries to play at least once.
And then there's just like, wait, this character isn't fun.
You have to be like left-handed to play Bayo properly.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people that playing Bayonetta is like, if you can actually play her, you're not like a proper human being. And that's not like slander or anything. It's just like, if you've ever touched that character and that character feels comfortable, it's like, how?
I was watching the set of Mr. E, and that Sheik is still clean, but he couldn't kill Mr. E at all.
It's free from Sheik. Doesn't have enough melanin.
Yeah, honestly.
Because you just have to be straight up stupid to kill people with Sheik.
Yeah, that kid looks strange now. Because he's like growing up. And like, you know when you see little...
Say he looks strange?
You know when you see little kids, and they're just like, because their kids is fine, and they'll grow out of it, fingers crossed. But now he's like growing, and it's just like...
Oh, he's growing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know Cinnamon from Apple Jacks?
Are you kidding me?
He looks just like that, but white.
Moving on. I'm gonna act like I never heard that.
Tournament was
It was what you expect from the C tier. All the
honestly,
all the action happened in the top 8 really. Nothing really too insane really went down.
Besides Wadi 3 on the buzz.
Yeah, that's really about it.
But like he already beat him at Qatar.
And he technically did beat him a couple weeks ago at that one Xanadu.
Where he got
the
robbed.
one that opened the new venue, but all of a sudden like
Luma was just like
the game clapped back, and Whitey lost the whole set.
Like, so you know how when you play Persona, and like you're about to die to some monster, you don't know the last time you saved, but then your Persona like crits the other guy.
Yeah.
So you're safe. That's literally what happened for like 2 of those games that they played.
It's like Wadi was down, and DeBuzz looked at all of his Lumas in the back, like, let's get him! And then Wadi died.
And he got all out attack.
Yeah. God, I miss Persona 4. That game came out so long ago now.
Yeah, it came out a whole decade ago.
Didn't it came out the same year as Brawl?
Yeah. That's how old that game is.
Old.
But, yeah, Wadi, like, you know, he treated DeBuzz. And then when he was playing Winners Finals against Mistake, see, I used to be like, oh yeah, like Wadi's like the Bayo Slayer.
Right, exactly.
But like the last time he beat Mistake was at SmashCon, and then they played again at G5. And then like he took a game, and then Mistake was like, all right, I'm about to make everybody have a bad time. Didn't he have like the flu? Like not even just like cold, but like the flu to the point where like he had to elbow people instead of like fist bumping.
Like he was actually like...
My man had 6 masks on.
Think of Void at boot camp levels of sickness. Because Void at boot camp at the end of last year, he was actually just like, he couldn't get out of his chair after he lost to Salem in losers. Can't remember who he fought in losers, but
it had to have been Salem.
After that set was over, he was just like, all right, I need at least 2 of you to help me up get back to my hotel room.
How did he get the Winners Finals dying?
Because that's when you play your best, apparently. That's what Locust said.
Could you imagine if he almost beat Nairo and then like got the grands and it's just like, oh wow, so that's what I have to do to beat you, brawl dickheads?
I have to actually like lower my immune system.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, when you're on the edge of death, that's the rush of adrenaline, right? Like you start doing crazy shit. Like isn't that the thing? Like when you are like in danger, you just start doing things like not within the limitations of humans.
Yeah.
Like I remember reading a story a very long time ago about like a father saw his son like under a car, so he like in a rush of adrenaline lifted up the car. It's like, all right, you couldn't replicate if you tried, but you know, just for that one time, I had to do it.
Had to do it to him.
So I guess it's like the same thing, where it's like when you sense impending death, it's like, all right,
well, gotta kill these brawl vets. Oh, well, I didn't kill all of them.
I almost did. Can I get something for almost?
No.
Oh.
Because this isn't, as the whites would say, horseshoes or hand grenades.
Close holding counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Why hand grenades? Is it because they explode?
Yeah.
Oh.
The radius. Yeah,
Oh.
because if there's a grenade right there, it's like they didn't throw it directly at us, but like so, Logan's taking an L, and we're taking debris in the eyes.
What about horseshoes then? I don't even understand how that game works. Does anyone?
So you have like the pin or like metal rod sticking out,
Right.
and like obviously, ideally, you want to have the horseshoe right on the rod, but like the closer that you get, the more points that you get.
Oh.
Because it's 2 players playing horseshoes.
God,
Did you play Red Dead Redemption?
No.
All right. Well.
I didn't have a PS triple
All right. Well.
or an Xbox.
It was a mini
complete
game
circle.
there.
Huh?
It was a mini game there, and if you get the horseshoe like on the John, like you get a trophy saying like something hand grenades, and I was like, what does that even mean? Because I was like 17 at the time. That game was a classic. One of the few games that made me cry, or pieces of media in general. But anyway, how do we even get here? Almost.
Honestly, don't remember.
Doesn't matter. Anyway,
Yeah, that was Mason versus, and the very next day, because it's pretty much something I was talking about there. Like, was the Scarlet Classic IV, which was at Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Meaning yes.
also known as Sluggers,
No.
one of the biggest party schools in the country.
Okay. Is it really?
I don't know.
All right.
But you're supposed to speak with confidence as the whites do. No, I'm right about that.
You're so stupid.
No, they talk like
Holy
they know
shit.
everything.
Yeah, of course.
Then you talk to them behind the scenes, it's like, bro, I didn't study nothing.
Like, what?
I'm failing this class. It's like, why do you talk the most in class then? It's like presentation is like
That's 30% of my grade. All right, so that was in New Brunswick, New Jersey, meaning that, yes, New Jersey had another PGR event. That's 2 within the span of 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because Collision was March 31st, and this was April
15th.
Yeah, there we go. Held in the same venue that Apex 2013 was in. Fun
The
fact.
classic. The
Yeah.
legendary tournament.
It's a lot smaller in person, but then again, so is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Logan, lead off top 8 for the viewers and the listeners.
So for Scarlet Classic, we got the Buzz taking first, and then second place was Mr. E,
Shocking.
who only lost to the Buzz. Third was Ralphie, losing to the Buzz and Mr. E. Fourth was Sinji, losing to Mr. E and Ralphie. And then fifth we got Six and Jackal. Six losing to Angel and Sinji, and then Jackal lost to Mr. E and Ralphie. Seventh was Angel, losing to Sinji and Jackal. And also seventh, we got the Great Gonzalez, losing to the Buzz and 6WX.
Again, pretty non-surprising top 8. James had initially registered, but James has like carpal tunnel-ish
So his career is over.
symptoms now, so his playing time is limited. Like, he's got to be on the bench for the first half of this playoff series. Shout out to Joel Embiid. So he dropped, but it was still able to retain its C-tier status. Thank the Lord, because we need as many of those as we can get.
So what you're telling me is that Jude had a chance to possibly top 3 seeds here, but no, he had to die against Ralphie.
Yeah, of course.
Like, those games that he lost were even more frustrating because every game was winnable for him, but he was just letting Ralphie just live.
Sometimes Cloud just lives. It's either like Cloud is like living until like 150 with blue aura, or he just dies at 19.
So there were like situations where like, all right, if he just reacted to like Ralphie's like just like landing or like some of the options that he'll pick, it's just like, oh, you got it, but he was just shitting shield, and I'm like, that's the difference between you and Wes. Wes just like bullies people.
Yeah, Wes always presses the button. I think that's why he gets so far, because he has no problem actually pressing the button.
But
Like, that's the entirety of his playstyle.
that's actually hilarious that he had the one chance to outplace Wes at an event, but no.
They tied.
Yep, that's his father.
Also, shout out to New York.
Getting top 4 in New Jersey.
All of them. Every good New York player that went, first through fourth, only losing to each other.
Yep. What they look like losing to New Jersey.
Exactly. Like, we just gotta come through and take the money.
Take the money that's available.
the Buzz rectified him not placing within the top 3 the previous day at a PGR event by winning
the next
Classic.
one.
Mystery. What he get at Mason versus?
He
fifth?
got 5th.
Yeah, so he got 2nd here today. And then 3rd was Ralphie.
Uh-huh.
That's good for him because we were talking about him after Collision
Yeah.
because he finally got like the recognition at the PGR event.
Mm-hmm.
And at home, because you might know him as the guy that beat the shit out of MDVA a couple months ago.
At their last event.
Yeah, like y'all really let that happen. Yeah. And then Shinji, another player who needs a lot of recognition. He pops up at like a couple events every so often.
Yeah.
And I feel like at the ranked ones, he always gets like. He always seems to get cucked out of something good.
Yeah.
Like at Genesis, he beat Dyer, but I think his bracket was like really bad, so he didn't get a good placing.
Mm-hmm.
And this was last year, Genesis 4. SmashCon, he was like the first casualty in Naro's run.
Oh yeah, he got double eliminated
For
by Nairo.
25th.
Yep.
Like, that's not even fair.
Cause
I did all this work with solo Pac-Man to get 25th.
So what was supposed to
To this
happen
bastard twice.
is that if Nairo didn't lose to Rydia, he would have just made it out of bracket and ended up losing to Tweak or Como or something.
Mm.
But Nairo's just like, yeah, I lost to the rat. Again.
So here we are.
Again. Trying to get nair flip kick, bro.
Could you imagine how mad Shinji was just camping for 6 minutes?
He didn't let him camp. That's Nairo.
Like trying to camp for 6 minutes, rather. Let me put an asterisk on that.
That's a 6 minute.
I would have been
5.
like a winner's bracket. That's what happens. I try to camp, and it's like, all right, that's Nairo. Like, all right, I had the set. I got to play the set against him. Rather, like, we're just gonna move on. And then you sit down to play your loser set, and it's him again.
It's just like,
dude, what is your problem?
wait.
Did you throw? Did you just want to ruin my day?
But yeah, at least he won Orion,
Yeah, thank God.
beating Locust. How was winners finals?
Back to
Him
you.
and freaking Toli,
Oh, it was.
and he had to reverse 3-0 Toli.
Oh my God.
Because Toli was like feeling himself way too hard, and he was like, hold up. You're about to leave. I can't let you think you're good.
Yeah, freelancer Leo, former New York, current Louisiana. He's about to be number 1 in Louisiana.
I hope.
Because Zach doesn't attend locals, and Sam Sora's moving to Florida.
I mean, he's in Florida for school, right?
No, he's moving to Florida.
Well, that's it.
Yep.
No, Louisiana's dead.
Yeah, they're.
When was the last time Lee Martin won anything? Do these people even know who Lee Martin is?
They probably don't actually, and
Well,
that made me really sad. The last time I saw Lee Martin was playing dubs
MLG.
at MLG.
15.
Yep. Oh my
The
God.
tournament that changed the timeline for this game.
He teamed with MJG, right? I feel like he did.
I know. I feel like he teamed with M2K.
Okay,
from
that's
Melee.
probably actually correct.
I forgot that MGG went.
I want to believe that he went because that's Louisiana and he lived in Kansas at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas, all right, one of the two.
Or Oklahoma.
One of those Passover states,
Or
yeah.
Missouri. Yeah, it's all the same. It's all the same.
It's all just the Midwest.
All the same.
From the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains, it's like you're all just we fly over those.
One ball of corn
Ball of corn
and wheat and incest
and tornadoes.
and tornadoes.
Tornado Alley. Is there a tournament series in the Midwest called Tornado Alley? And if there's not, why isn't there?
Well, it was about to be.
Well,
As soon as you moved to Ohio.
no. Not moving there. It's mad cheap though.
Yeah, for a reason.
Like I say that, but then I might actually just end up moving there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yep. We back to Shinji. I remember at DreamHack Atlanta last year, he went.
Oh yeah, he did go.
Yeah,
Who did he
went-
lose to, Renai?
Atlanta. Renai
No.
Didn't go to Atlanta. Yeah, he didn't go to Atlanta.
I'm thinking of Momocon then. Was Renai at?
Renai was at Momocon.
All right.
But I don't know if Shinji went there.
I know that he had to play Renai at a Typo House game stream. And it was just like, oh, we have like 2 of the best like weird character mains.
Mm-hmm. How'd that set go? Did you watch it?
I don't watch Pac-Man, bro.
Yeah, you're right. But at DreamHack Atlanta, he lost to Manny in like last hit. Like I could have won this set, but Sonic's a better character, so I died. You know. So yeah, not Manny. Oh God, Shinji's always like right there in terms of doing good things.
But then it's just like, oh,
But
this
it's never
character
like-
holds me back.
But it's never like he does them both at the same time because he plays fucking Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I gonna do? His character kind of blows.
And then like he did have like throughout the years of Smash 4, like he would have like phases of this is my secondary, where it would be like Mario, but then he ended up losing to Gunblade at that one Smash attack way back where he got second out of X amount of people. And it's just like, listen, I know this happened a long time ago, but it's like, Gunblade. Gunblade.
I mean, Gunblade can play Smash.
I mean, he could play Smash.
like,
I mean, that's probably why he won, because that was before New York like became like the best state in Tri-State. So they were all still trying to play Smash Brothers, not like splitting Smash 4.
right.
But oh yeah, because he did go Cloud against him, and what is Shinji gonna do? And then that's when he was a Mario secondary, and then like a little bit after that, like near the end of 2016, he was like, oh, let me play Mewtwo against Cloud, and then he played Mewtwo against Tweak at KTAR 19, and I'm like,
Don't do that.
So like that's when like the loft was still in New Jersey, and he was there all the time because it's just like those were his friends, and Blue was right there, and that's when he was like at least like a top 4 or 5 Mewtwo,
Right.
and it's like, yeah, that's your counter pick for my character when I'm the best of my main.
Like, I will eat that Mewtwo
I'm
right now.
And he ate that Mewtwo on stream. You can look it up on Rush Hour Smash, or is it Rush Hour Smash tournaments? I don't know.
Rest
They
in
have
peace.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
But you can look it up. It did all right, but he didn't win the set, obviously.
And was there ever a character between Mewtwo and Diddy, or was it just straight to Diddy?
I think he went back to solo maining for a bit, and he just recently started picking up Diddy for the Powerpuff Girls. For those who don't watch our casting,
Bayo, ZSS, and Sheik.
yeah, Bayo, ZSS, and well, I guess he could fight.
Pac-Man.
Oh wait, no, Dill used to pick Sheik against Pac-Man, and he used to do okay until he realized that Diddy's just a better character in this meta. But yeah, Bayo is Buttercup because they both have short black hair and they're both mean.
Yeah.
ZSS is Bubbles because they both are blonde, we're blue, and they look nice at first, and then you're just crying.
Yeah.
And then I alternate between Sheik or Rosa being Blossom because
Rosa doesn't deserve Blossom.
Oh well,
Sheik gets Blossom
Sheik
because
is
Blossom gets the
Blossom.
job fucking done. but she needs help from her
yeah,
sisters.
she needs help. But yeah, he picks Diddy against Bayo.
Don't continue with that point. What's the name of the rich girl on Powerpuff Girls? That could be Rosa.
Because
she has a whole butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the butler's Luma. All right, there you go.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I thought of that.
So Princess Morbucks is Rosa because it's just like you don't deserve anything. It's all given to you.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see how? I know for a fact you didn't watch Scarlet Classic.
I tried to.
Did you see the Buzz Gons?
Oh, where he picked Game & Watch?
Yeah, game 1, it was on town, and Gons finally got his hands on the Buzz. And then he went up to chase Rosa, and then Luma sucker punched him with up air, and he died at 80.
She doesn't deserve anything.
At all. But it was so funny. Like, I was actually dying on the mic. That was the funniest thing I'd seen all day. Oh.
The set that I did watch was Biddy versus the Buzz, and I was getting mad. Because he was doing well, stock 1, game 1, and then he does that thing, and I'm going to say it here, even though I know he's not going to watch this, but I tell him this all the time, Biddy, when you're playing against like someone who's smarter than you or higher level than you, they're not going to panic roll when they're at kill percent because they know that all of your kill power comes from like your up smash or like your nonsense.
Right.
So grab them. And the same thing happened when he played the kill stage at the break last year when New York was actually trying to come to Jersey. And it's like, just grab them.
Shield was almighty at hypersense, and everyone knows it.
Just grab them. It's like, yeah, but what if it whiffs? It's like, but what if you hit them? And then you take Shield off the table. He got 6 stock by the Buzz because he never attempted to grab him, not once.
Yeah, you know.
And the only time he tried to grab him was when he was at the ledge, when he tried to go for pivot grab to back throw, and it's just like, why would he be at the ledge? Holding center is the best position.
Gotta try it.
So Biddy, when you're at a high pressure situation and you need them to die, just grab them.
Take all options off the table. And that's for everyone, not just Biddy. Just if you have your opponent in a precarious situation and you're like, oh God, how do I do anything? How do I get that stock off? You have to start taking options off the table. And it's not like you're not gonna start reading someone at the start of like an exchange like that. It's like you don't open a book and skip to the middle of the book.
Right.
Like you gotta get there. You need context. So by taking options off the table at any point it makes it a lot easier for people to actually die. Because then the panic roll will start to come out because like, all right, if I hold shield, he might just grab me because he doesn't care.
Yeah.
So let me roll, and then all of a sudden they're rolling into up smash. Like, wait, I swear I saw the hook shot came out. Why can you do 2 moves at once?
He was dual wielding.
He was doing illegal moves. But that long tangent was just all to say that Shinji now plays Pac-Man and Diddy, and he got 4th to the C tier, and he beat Wes. So finally, he did 2 good things at the same time, and that's really good for his resume. And season 5 might have a Pac-Man on the PGR. So look out, man. There hasn't actually been one of those since Abadango's Extinct Pocket, because by the time PGR V1 came out,
that was a Mewtwo.
Yeah, he was already a whole Mewtwo main.
Man. No, I was just thinking about that.
What, reminiscing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, he really innovated every character that he picked up.
Yeah, except Bayo. And I think that's why Bayonetta is like the only character he hasn't really like dominated the forefront with, because
everybody knows the counterplay.
Yeah, and that was the first character he picked where he wasn't like actually making stuff for the character. He was just kind of playing it because it was good. No, I can go on for days about. Actually, we have the time, so I will go on for days about that. So when Abadango picked Pac-Man, early or late 2014, early 2015. Shout outs to the first Japanese 3DS tournament where he got. He either won or got second in the tournament. I cannot remember.
I don't remember. I just remember that Niatono was winning tournaments with Greninja, Red Greninja, and Choco was still getting top 3 because that's Japan's second best player, lifetime.
And Como at this point was playing Little Mac. Yeah, he started out the playing game Little Mac.
Wasn't he also playing Mii Brawler?
Yeah.
And then he had to get it banned.
Yeah.
And who else was there? Rain was playing.
Whoever was good. Diddy Chic.
I think he was playing Rosa 3DS.
Yeah. So Rain was like, all right, whoever's good, I'm gonna be top 2 in the country with that character.
But that's what he does with every game.
Renai was still Gamba Renai, but he was playing Rosa all the same.
Man.
You know what I learned yesterday? He was a counter picker in Brawl.
I was about to say, because he played Pikachu.
Snake.
Yeah.
And I think he had the obligatory MK, but I can't remember.
And I remember Esam would always talk about like how he would like steal tech from Renai's Pikachu. Because nobody watches Japanese tournaments to this day. So you can watch a She Gaming stream, take something, bring it to the U.S. and be like, oh, that was me.
No, I innovated that.
And the only people that are going to refute you the only person that's going to refute you is Juddy. Because Tetra left the scene.
Yeah, but Juddy's also leaving the scene, so it's
that's
like,
crazy.
No one's actually going to say anything to you.
Wait, what is he leaving for?
Just to get his life together.
Yeah, that's...
Because that's the classic. I've been in Smash too long. I'm going to be an adult until Smash 5 comes out. It's a good move. Xax is also doing better for Switch Fest.
Good.
Yeah. But he's like in a super good spot now.
Yeah.
So, like, it's cool.
That's
Working at ESA Oakland.
Oh my god.
Because you live in NorCal now.
That's so funny how like he really went to California because just like what am I doing here in Philly?
It's like
so it's like all right, let me try this esports thing out. I'm part of a team. Yeah, I'm doing all right. This isn't working. Let me move up. Go to school. Oh, got a girlfriend. Got a dog. Yeah, I'm #1 in NorCal. But what does that mean? NorCal sucks.
Yeah, I got a job that actually pays me.
Bless.
And allows me to continue my hobby as much as I freely want.
So now it's not him like stressing out, because I remember he put out a video like last year talking about like his nerves, where like he's always like on the I can't remember the term I want to use. We're just gonna say he's on the border of like being like a top level and not like a high level player.
Was the word you're looking for cusp?
There you go.
There you go.
He was on the cusp of getting the top level, but like he'll always like blow sets besides like the 0-1.
Like ironically enough, right? That's the one he clutched out.
But yeah, he was like, yeah, like it's just player nerves. And then like on top of like, if this is like your primary source of income or one of your primary sources, it's just like, oh, this sucks, because like you got to make your sponsor proud. On top of other things.
But then you also have to pay rent.
That too. But now that like ESA Oakland is just like, here's the money. It's like, oh, I can play Smash for fun. And then when you play Smash for fun, you don't care what happens in bracket because it's just like, all right.
Like when you're relieved of responsibilities in anything, it's just like everything becomes easier.
Yeah.
That's why I'm shocked that like Ramen is able to just travel the world off Smash. Like that's a lot of pressure on yourself.
I guess because like all of his money comes from Europe, and like he will tell you straight up that he just budgets really well.
Oh yeah, he does.
So like him going to Europe is just like, all right, who do I have to worry about? No one.
I'm still the best player here after 8 months.
So he just take all that money, come to the U.S. and like he only stresses against like the top 10. Well, that was how it was until like what was his first like? Oh, you lost to somebody who's like not whatever. Was it Smasher?
Are you talking about in general in Europe? Because I don't think it's happened in Europe.
It's never happened in Europe. Oh. But in the U.S., I think like he lost like a.
I think Ramen was for a very long time that one player that didn't happen to. Because I remember in late 2016 it was Ramen, Larry, and DeBuzz. Like those guys didn't lose, but everyone else did. And I think what?
And then the first time Larry lost a set to like a non-ranked player was Psyche at Arizona.
He lost when Larry started losing. He started losing bad.
Yeah,
like it was consecutive. It was like. Like it was like, all right, Zach, all right, Bayonetta. Before we knew that Larry was just like struggling against Bayo, and then like without fail, very soon after, Psyche. It's like, oh god, all right, K9. Oh god, stop, please. And then 2017 rolls around, and 2018 rolls around, and we're finally got to the point where him losing is like normal-ish.
Yeah.
But he's still like pretty consistent.
Yeah. But then
for the most part, yeah.
Every now and then he'll lose a set where it's just like. You lost a set to Lucy. We did lose a set to Lucy? Oh no, it was a Toon Link.
Yeah, he lost a Big House 6. He lost to Rima. There we fucking
Rima. No, but he lost to another.
Huh?
He lost to another Toon Link recently.
Huh? Sure it wasn't PG Zan?
No.
I think he's taken a set off Larry before. I'm positive he has. But I don't think that's the one you're looking for.
I have to ask Biddy because he lost to somebody like recently where it was just like, huh? Then he lost a Smock, and I'm like, come on.
Oh,
bro.
God. At EGLX, yeah.
And it wasn't like misinput or whatever. It was a 2-0.
Yeah, Smock
couldn't take
Smock
one.
was smacking.
Oh, my God. Then I went on Ally's Twitter, and I saw that Smock got picked up, and I'm like, those are the worst type of losses, where it's just like.
Yeah, that's the come-up victory. Oh, no.
He came up off of me.
Oh, God.
Man.
Now I got to go back to Canada at every opportunity.
He has to go to Gamo now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then I cannot remember Mr. R's like first like quote unquote bad loss because like those players don't lose to bad players. It's just like they just lose to not top high level players. In a lot of cases.
I remember someone tweeted out like specifically like, oh, Mr. R finally lost to like a non-ranked / like non-top 10 player, and it was like Smasher, and it's just like, yeah, well. If it were whether it was Mario or, what was it, Mega Man, still, like, those matchups are annoying.
I don't think we can even, like, count Kameme, because he lost to Kameme during his hype train twice, but he was ranked one of those times.
Did he, like, SD for, like, all of those games?
All the Sheiks SD to Devo. So, yes. Kameme was supposed to get, like, what? I'm going to be polite and say 7th at Evo.
He said polite.
But he got a whole second because Void and Mr. R threw their stocks away.
They actually just, like, they were playing.
And then Sheik disappeared.
And then Sheik just fell off. And I'm like, Mr. R, how much sleep did you get?
Not enough.
And then Void had too much juice.
like the game rubber banded him.
Because, like, there was the one game where he SD'd and he was just like, all right, and he still won.
Yeah, and he won in extravagant fashion.
Like,
and then Sakurai came through and said, "Look, that's why the SDs exist. You're not supposed to be able to do that."
Wait, was this when Void was? Yeah, no, Void was still beating Ally.
Yeah.
Wait, how did he lose? How did he lose the to Ally at Pound?
He didn't lose Ally Pound. He threw at Ally Pound. Ally had to go Rob as game 3, but didn't work.
So then who did he lose to at Pound? And did he lose to Abadango or did he lose to Mars?
I think he lost to...
I feel like it was Abadango. And then...
I feel like he lost to Abba and Mr. R. I'm not even going to lock that in. Logan, Pound 2016, can you look at Void's run?
Because I feel like Because I remember he did switch the Rob, but like Ally outplaced him because he got second. So it was probably that he lost to Abba, and then Abba beat Mars in winners finals, and then Ally beat Mars in losers finals, and then that was grands or whatever. But yeah, so Void could have won Evo.
When we think about how many tournaments Void could have won,
Bro,
it hurts.
like he literally had DreamHack Atlanta right there, but Needles the fish isn't frame perfect because combos don't exist in this game. So then he got reversed freaking everything.
He got reversed 6-0'd almost. He won games in the reset, right? Yeah, but it was still like you were literally on championship point, and then Salem activated the bullshit. But it's not like,
how do you get hard art out of an S tier?
But he didn't even get like fucking BS like oh man, I got shotgun. It's like, oh man, I literally could not touch him for 7 games. Now that's some BS. He put on the invincibility. He ate the invincible candy from Kirby. The music started playing for 7 games.
I guess this is where you can edit in the. like what? That's what had me the most tight about Bayonetta as a character, not like the offensive whatever. Because every character.
Go to top 8. Continue.
Every character has their nonsense, like offense wise, but like when I hit you, you're supposed to die. Because Needles the fish, like after like they killed Cheek, like that was one of the things that we had.
Right.
And he got hit with the needle.
Oh, right. He lost to Abba and Mr. R. Let's go. I'm good at this game.
Oh yeah, because I remember Mr. R kept losing to Void after the nerfs, and then he was just like, "Hold up."
I remember Void beat the shit out of him at Glitch.
At Glitch, yeah.
But that was that before or after Pound? I think that was
before. Because it was in March.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Pound was like April Fool's weekend.
Because I remember watching that set when I was in Ghana.
Yeah, I remember the Ritz Carlton losing a whole star that weekend.
And that was before. Like everyone knew Void was good, but like he never came out east.
Yeah.
So it was just like, oh, he's probably gonna lose or whatever.
Got him.
And it was just like, that's like the best in the West.
Void won 4 events at Glitch.
Why was Mewtwo low tier? Did they not watch any of the tournaments that Blue won?
You know, Tant makes wacky rules, and I think he locked in that tier list when Mewtwo was bad.
Oh.
It's like he locked it in months beforehand, and then Mewtwo got buffed. He just didn't change it because Robin and Mewtwo were allowed. So Grands, go figure, was Void versus Dath.
Yeah, because Florida just showed up. And New York.
Another timeline shift. What if Mike Kirby beat MVD at Glitch? Because that set was last hit.
I didn't even know they played.
Yeah, they played in losers. And Mike Kirby was literally 1 hit away from beating Diddy when Diddy was a menace with the red ball. No, Mike Kirby plays red.
He plays red Kirby.
So, that could have happened.
Do you know how many times that he could have changed the timeline? Little known fact. So at Apex 2013, it was Mike Kirby versus Mike Neko.
Holy shit, yeah, this.
Miki Neko. I know it's Miki Neko, but
we're going to say Mike Kirby, Mike Neko. Yeah.
So they played. He had all of New York behind him because New York is one of the biggest dick riders in Smash. Right next to New England. So
honorable mention to SoCal in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely Florida. But yeah, they're playing. And just like the MBD said, it goes the last hit, and New York's going crazy. I wasn't there personally. Biddy was there. He told me the story, but I don't remember the fine points. But it was just like he literally had the set in his hands, and he would have changed history.
Yep.
Because Mika Neko ended up. What did he do? He murdered Ally, murdered Zero.
And he just inspired Marth. For the most part.
even though we've seen Mr. R, and he came to America for like several years before Mika Neko came.
Like Marth was established by the time Mika Neko came up and shocked everyone.
And then people were just like, why is his accuracy 108?
Yeah, like Tipper. let me walk forward, power shield, wait. Cause like that shit was busted, dude. Walk forward, power shield option, and then read your panic option. If you spot dodge, you're dying. If you throw another move, I'm just gonna tipper it.
My man's like doing grab to let go to down smash.
Stupid.
Not the aerial one, just the like they mash out and they let go.
Got him. Cut his ankles off. Forget breaking ankles. I just sliced him. It's ridiculous.
And like And because he outplaced Ramen by 1 spot. That's smart. It's like, listen, you got all the fancy combo videos, but
you Ramen invented movement tech. Like, you will never in your life invent a way a character moves in a game.
Ever.
The whole roster moves. Fuck it, because everyone can platform cancel. Like, we call it ramen canceling.
But Miki Neko comes in and is just out here
Hi, hello.
tipper down smashing people and never missing his tippers.
If I need a tipper right now, I'll get it.
And that's the best Mars.
You want to see it? Like the way people felt about Leo in 2016 was how people felt about Miki Neko in 2013. It's like I can't explain it. He just does it.
He just does it. And then didn't he also go to game 3 with a Bowser? I mean, not Bowser. A DK named Ook.
I don't even know who Ook is.
I'm not sure if he's from Canada or NY. But the part of NY where it's just like, this is effectively the Midwest or Canada.
Oh, okay. So like the Buffalo area? Like,
yeah, something like
area?
that. I can't remember where he's from, but like I just remember it was like a DK, and I was like, why is this going so close? DK's dumb in every game.
Yeah, very specific matchup.
But yeah, shout outs to the timelines that could have been.
Could have been. Could have, would have, should have. Oh well. Yeah. Oh well.
How we get on this tangent? I don't even remember.
We were talking about how people were losing.
Oh yeah, Miss R.
Like, I cannot remember for the life of me the last time, the first time even that Ramen lost to someone. Was it really MK Leo the first time he lost to someone? Like, whoa, that he's not ranked. He must be garbage.
Yeah, because it was literally like the week after. The week after Evo.
Yep.
Where he got second. And it's just like, oh, this little kid. Oh, no one plays MK. This character. So, oh,
God.
Oh, Mr. R, you trash. Oh, Evo was a fluke. It's like, all right, bet. Go to Mexico right now.
No one went to Mexico right then.
Yeah, because they weren't trying to get robbed. Like that was so funny because like it was a potato quality stream. Or at least like in the player cam anyway. And everyone was just like yelling. It's just like, oh, he's better than Zero. Oh, come, who catch hands right now? You know what's funny?
What?
Hot take, not hot take. He would have waxed that Sheik. That Diddy would have smacked him though.
If Zero and Leo actually played back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like, what's she gonna do?
Because he was handling ramen shit. Like, I'm talking about handling.
My man was like, what do I do?
Like, all I need is dash attack.
It's like, I keep hitting me, then he's putting his metal Tims in my face.
Metal Tims.
And it was so funny.
That's not funny.
Because, like, everyone's just like, oh, yeah, K-Taro discovered him. And, like, I remember looking at Max's Twitter, and Max was just like, yo, this kid is, like, actually a nut. But because, like, K-Taro has a following, he gets the credit for it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Max, I got you.
Yeah, always. We always find the original source.
Always. Shout outs to him switching from Doom to Max Ketchum because he thought he wanted to play Pikachu in 3DS.
Psych.
Then he picked up Falcon, and for a time, he was the best Falcon.
Beat Naro at X Smash 2.
So I knew that's what it was.
Yep.
Who did I tell in the server to look it up? Either way, it doesn't matter. But, like, oh, yeah, because I clipped Naro murdering Max
and
at his house.
I love how every time you see him do anything to Max, it's always, oh, this is revenge for it. Like, without fail.
Because do you know how hard he was carrying that win? He was carrying that win for like 2 years.
He's allowed to.
I mean, yeah.
He has the best one to any caster.
Yeah, for free.
Like,
I was about to say Dyer, but like Dyer retired.
Yeah.
Because they both beat Nairo.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He beat him with Bowser.
Yep. 2-0.
That was weird. And then Nairo ruined that tournament. Was that K-Tar 18?
18.
Yeah, okay.
Where like we had to stop using that one song on Smashville because no one changed it.
Thanks to Buzz. It was actually the Buzz's fault. Like he
went in the
specifically turned the
thingies
song
and turned
on.
it
Yeah,
on.
he's like, why is it in the same song for 13 matches? He likes the song.
I remember I like went to sleep during that tournament because it went on for too long, and then like in my dreams, the song was playing because like the stream was still going on. I never want to hear that song again.
I can't even remember what song it was.
Bro, if I hear the first couple notes of it,
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah. The Tri-State people know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Bro, Nairo actually ruined that bracket. Why was Faustin loser so early? I don't even remember who he lost to. But it was just like he murdered False, he murdered Dugan, murdered John Numbers.
I miss K-Tars.
Those were like my favorite tournaments to watch.
I miss being a part of the tri-state community in 2016, 2015. In
Yeah.
fact, when the Loft was still based in New Jersey
Mm-hmm.
and Rush Hour Smash was still like the primary stream,
Yep.
like tri-state, it popping. Ironically enough, the other side of the country was deserted. and then at some point we just
Switch spaces.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because Keitaro moved to Cali for a little bit, and then the joke was, oh yeah, now that he lives in California, he's gonna learn how to run tournaments, right? Wrong. Came to Keitar 19. Oh my God, that was going on for 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes. Why was it going on for 10 hours? That was actually going on for 10 hours.
I remember the weekend of K-Tar 19. That was actually like the most excited I've ever been for a tournament.
Yeah.
Like that whole tournament was just like one big sleepover on accident. like everyone was there.
Freaking New England was there.
Both of Louisiana's good players were there.
Michigan was there for no reason.
Every state and tri-state was there.
455 entrants. That was the best tournament that we were going to have for this game.
Yeah. K-Tar 19. We'll put it in the books.
And it was so funny because like, everybody hated it. I was just like, I'm enjoying myself.
Look, man, I'm having fun. I didn't plan on going home till this late anyway. I don't know what y'all complaining about.
I really hope that we have something for Smash 5.
We have to.
Like, I know that Max has something in the works that I can't reveal right now.
Eyes.
But, there's that. Then there's, like, supposed to be something else. And I'm hoping, like, for Smash 5, like, Shibo can just come back and not get bullied out of the community again.
The revival of class tournaments.
Because that man gets views.
We were just talking about that in the car, too. Like how, at some point in time, like, class tournaments and VGBC just, like, split ways.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, VGBC got big off of PM. And
redacted game.
And Chibo was doing Brawl stuff. And then people were like, oh, we don't bang for you anymore, Chibo. And it's just like, oh, well. And then VGBC was just like, Smash 4!
You don't need to stream? And then they got a stream.
I remember Victor was talking about, like, how did they become the big streamers? I was like, PM.
Yeah. That game got views, dude.
I mean, that game brought Smash together.
Yeah.
Shout outs to One Unit.
The only time One Unit has ever been a thing, by the way. Project M 3.0.
Now it's like, whatever. Who
I
cares?
can't remember if we ever said this on or off the record, but that was like the best time to be in the Smash scene.
I feel like we either said this at the first or the last forecast that we just did.
I don't remember hearing it during editing. But then again, I just don't remember. So I'm going to act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you played during Project M 3.0, you got a flavor of Smash Brothers that will never be experienced again.
Armada versus Ally, winners finals at McSmaster 4.
God, dude. And just like what was really weird for me at the time when PM was like the big game that everyone in the Smash team played because Melee was getting like kind of stale unless you were like a god or a deity as they called him at the time. Or if you were like a Brawl player that was like still clinging on to Brawl, you still played PM on this side.
Yeah.
What was really weird is that we got exposed to both scenes. Like it was at the tournaments that were like known now as Melee tournaments, like, you know, Big House and stuff like that. We would still get PM there.
Right.
So the Brawl community would still have like inclusion to those events. And then even like the Brawl and Smash 4 tournaments like Skatar. You got the Melee people there too.
Yep.
Because they wanted to play some PM. And then of course you had the people that primarily played that game. And it was just like 3 communities all meshed together.
Yep.
It was wonderful.
I was about to say, didn't they have a PM at CEO 2013?
Yep. And 14.
Wow.
14 was the big year. 14 was
Wizzy.
Wizrobe 0.
That's crazy how Wizzy was like the first like face of Sonic before anybody else.
Oh yeah.
Cause it was just like
and Brawl Sonic didn't really exist unless you were a Wi-Fi warrior.
I was about to say like Meek Speedy didn't go to anything.
I met Meek Speedy in like 2010 in his that chat. And then when I found out about competitive Smash 4 years later, I was like, wait. So you're telling me that this guy at the time I was talking to him was actively just running Ontario?
Yeah.
weird. Weird stuff. But yeah, like
Wizzy.
like Brawl Sonic didn't really exist, and then obviously Sonic wasn't in Melee, and Smash 4 wasn't out yet. So it was just like,
hold up, I'm gonna be so good with the character that they had to nerf him several times to the point where I don't want to play him anymore.
and he's still good.
That's another person who crafted the meta for every character that he plays, except he did it in every game.
Wizzy?
Yeah.
Yoshi, Falcon. Because I think he like kind of created Tech Chase Falcon, and it makes me mad because it's like, why don't you just play Sheik? But like, Sheik doesn't have a knee.
I like how everybody says the same thing.
Sheik doesn't have a knee or a stomp.
It's just like, I remember I was looking at NMW's Ask FM and it was like, how do you feel about Wizzy's Falcon? He's like, he doesn't play Falcon.
But Sheik. He plays Sheik, but like less fair. Shout out to
freaking
Ladondis.
Yup, air wobbles.
God.
Combos into knee. I thought this was a free-form game.
Sight. Smash 4 Sheik. One of the original Sheiks.
He took a set off of Ally at the first Smash and Splash
In 2015.
And he was doing stuff that Sheiks are doing today. Where it's just like, oh, wow, you're actually too smart for Smash.
Like if you watch Wizzy in 2015, like
you're gonna learn.
You learn stuff even now. Like there's a reason there's a whole player named after him in this community. Like, the kid is special.
There's a reason why this man almost beat Foe, and he got hard art.
Yeah, untechable fair before he knew untechable were a thing. It's like, wait, why did Wizzy just die? Why didn't he tech that? He couldn't. Literally not possible. Sheik hit the stage and disappeared.
The kid is actually too good for this franchise.
Dude, he's mad gifted.
For no reason. And then when you watch the streams, it's just like, yeah, you might see some Smash, but you're most likely going to see him like stream or speed run Zelda.
Yeah, because
that's where he got his tag from.
Also
the Wiz Robes.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I've never played Zelda.
Oh.
Outside of like Wind Waker and Wind Waker HD.
Yeah, it's the I know in Link to the Past, there are these enemies where they go intangible for a little bit, then they throw their things at you, then they like phase out. I'm not sure if I'm confusing that with Aghanim, which is a boss, but either way, it's the same thing. You got mages, they throw stuff at you, and that's where you got his tag from. And like when I hear like tags like stuff like that, where like people made up their tags, I'm like, oh, that's cool, because you get insight of like what they do outside of Smash, or like what they actually like. But then when you have tags like Dark Wiz, he's just like, oh, PB and J told me to. Because I'm like Black Wizzy.
Yeah, I got that from someone else.
And it's just like, come on, bro.
That's another cool thing about Smash. Just oranges? Really? That's what that? Origins of tags.
Oh.
Like I always made it a point to like ask people where their tags came from or like what they mean whenever I got into the scene. Like Day got his tag from a book.
Oh.
Like it was a book about like I can't remember, but he told the story at G4. It was like a book about a dystopian society. And it was like blah 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 blah. The protagonist of the book, his name is Daniel, but his code name is Day. I'm Daniel Facey. Let me make my tag Day. And I'm like, oh, okay, wow. So I know that he read books. Like, that's a smart human being right off the bat.
And then you got the cat, Naruto. He used to enter tournaments as Naruto in 2008, playing Fox because nine-tailed Fox, losing sets to EE
and Gunblade. Got 6 stock by Gunblade in his first tournament. He won't ever admit to it, but Gunblade will.
So now he has to kill Gunblade with
Jigglypuff and other joke characters every time.
Every time. And the cat is just what's the acronym?
Yeah, Naruto
aka Tyrell. And if you ever tweeted at him or say it to him in person, he'll make a stink face. I'm like, bro, that's literally your tag. You could just enter as Tyrell.
Shout outs to that one tournament that he won in Michigan. During the Brawl era, Logic asked him what the.
Oh
no! Logic didn't ask him. He said the cat has a new meaning right now, and because this was before the esports, he was allowed to say this. Naruto, aka Tyrell, more like niggas at KFC at 3.
I know exactly what tournament you're talking about. I looked at the sets for that. It was a few months ago.
Something Phoenix 6.
Yeah.
Or something like
that. It was just like MGG not playing Toon Link. Logic, aka Pyronic Star, doing this thing with
damn,
Olimar.
dude.
Wait, did he beat Joe there? Yeah, I think so. He had to, because that's when, like, he was top whatever with his character. And Joe was just like, yeah, I like the back air.
Because that back air broke. That's why he plays Sonic in this game. The back air broke. Literally the same back air.
Man.
No, not the same. Falco has Wolf's back air,
I
but
was
this is
about
just
to
like better.
Shout outs to Wes putting hands on Cosmos.
Yeah, we're watching that VOD now.
Man.
About time.
It's like he really did the thing at that tournament.
This is another player who needs like the events. Wes, I mean. Cosmos not so much because Cosmos did his whole blow up the end of last year.
Yeah.
But Wes, I feel like
because like we know he's good, but like people like
he's been in an eternal rut. It feels like he always does well, but it always feels like he should have done better.
Yeah. Because when you look at him play, it's just like wow, you literally could beat anybody on the planet.
Yeah, like as evidenced by him taking zero to like last hit, last stock, like what 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all right, I could have beaten the best player in the world on 3 separate occasions, but Sonic kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not even kind of bad. Like Sonic is just like bad, but his attributes are like super good.
Mm. And then like the several times that he does decently against the Buzz, but doesn't take sets until he finally did it last week. God bless. Huh. Back to what we were saying. Our super big tangent on tag origins.
Tag origins, yeah.
Seagull likes birds. And he used to go by Seagull Man. And it was just like, come on, bro. You sound like a robot master.
He used to go by Seagull Joe. But now he better just be Seagull now.
Yeah. He also looks like a bird. Call him Toucan Joe.
66WX. 6 is my favorite number. My name is Wes, and X because I needed one more character.
Oh. I thought he did it because like Wesley Alexander is like, what are you gonna do? 6WA? That's weird. So the X for Alexander, and I thought he was born in June or something, but no,
dude,
he just got that name.
That's one of the weirdest origins of tags I've ever heard.
I
needed another character.
No, because if you watch
6W, what is this, Tekken?
If you watch Wes play against Nairo at what is it? Shots Fired 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then EE's like casting it, and like he's like making the same jokes about his tag. It's just like, what is this tag? Like it sounds like something you put in a name generator. But it's out here.
Wu-Tang name generator. Yes.
And it's so funny because he's wearing like his Letterman John that he still wears today. Well, when it's really cold.
Mm.
And you just see Uno just supporting his bro.
He's gotta. That's fam.
I think. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Smash Attack. I don't know, but there were like a lot of tournaments in the early 2015.
Yeah,
where like Wes was out here. He's like, all right, like my character's actually good. Like now I can show the world like what Sonic can do. And they were traveling, and like Uno also was like at the time like a high level player, but then he just stopped playing the game and was just like, why? It's a new game. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But like that's what I was talking to you about with the brawl mentality, where like the game was just a game to them and they were just not with people. Like they weren't trying to like come up through it. So like he actually made the smart choice, because who would have known that esports were gonna blow up in 2015 when the whole scene just boomed?
Yeah. And then 0-1 Evo, and it was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Because, like, if you look at old brackets, like old tri-state brackets, like, Uno was out here just beating people.
Mm-hmm. Putting the monkey hands on everyone. Hell, he was putting more than monkey hands on people.
Yeah, putting the 2D Game & Watch hands.
Putting the
Robo hands.
Yeah, the Famicom hands.
Putting the Namco hands. Insert another quarter, this grab doesn't
Now I'm thinking of every time Pac-Man was to grab. Would you like to continue?
Continue? And then you see like your character just on the ground, just and the countdown's going down.
Yeah, but this time it's just Pac-Man grabbing. No, no, just imagine like Pac-Man whiff and grab, but like instead of the limit bar above his head, it's like continue. I need to mod that in, but that's too much work, and I'm lazy.
Bro, that's thinking about how the game timeline could have shifted is just upsetting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I think about like the old PRs that we had for Philly, like at the beginning, where it was like you would see like Exax like #1's asterisk, but like he was like Wes and Exax would be like both #0, and it's just like, what does that even mean? So then it's like, all right, fine.
Don't worry about it.
Exax first, Wes second,
Vex
third, and then like I think Thunder would be fourth.
Yeah. And then Easy would
And
be
then
fifth.
Easy would be fifth, and then it would just be like King Toon and like a bunch of other people, and they were like, "Wait, this game sucks." And I was
All
like, what do you
collectively
mean?
at the same time. It took Vex a little bit longer because he needed a paycheck, an extra paycheck.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but you know, he's about to become ranked in Melee. Like I'm talking about worldwide ranked. Watch.
Like because like him and Adamus are pretty much like the same person, just across the bridge. I thought he would have also made the transition, but he's just doing the thing where it's just like, I guess I'll play Melee, and then like he'll lose his Spaceys or Marth, and it's just like, well, time to grab him in another game.
Yep. Here's where I can get my revenge. Like Smash 4 is just like the coping mechanism.
Yeah.
God. Man.
But yeah, shout out to having a high Smash IQ. You could literally play any game.
Yeah. Which is also convenient because we were talking about Wizzy earlier. Who's another player with a really high Smash IQ?
Ally,
Oh God, I forgot what an ally was like.
the best Ike
Yeah.
in top.
Even
20.
without playing the game.
Yeah.
Best Ike for like almost a year. And it's like, yeah, I might just come back and beat y'all.
And then everybody was like, don't watch Ally to like learn Ike because he's just playing the game how he wants to. Same with how he plays Mario.
Yeah. Zero has real high Smash IQ.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the best overall player.
Stop playing Bastard. God, I cannot remember it. He stopped playing PM for like a year and a half, came back at NorCal Regionals, beat the #1 PM player at the time. On accident. Didn't even know who he was.
Oh yeah, was it the porn guy?
Yeah, Thunder's Reign.
There you go.
He's like, oh, I just shot lasers at him. Oh, reset. Hey, I know nothing about this.
He really plays the same way in every game.
Because it's solid, dude.
Except, instead of resetting neutral and brawl, he just planks.
Well, yeah. Planks are just like oppresses you because it's MK. He has liberty to do both. When in that game, you're supposed to pick one.
I like how that man really just. I was looking at the. Did you look at the Skater bracket that I posted last week? 4.
Oh.
Not 4, 3. When I saw that like freaking like Will, Tweak, and Nairo entered Melee.
Oh no. I remember. No, actually, I don't remember anything about Melee tournament except Zero placing.
Yeah, Zero got like 9th beating. Who'd he beat? He beat
Someone good.
a Puff. He beat Prince Abu, Hugs, and Dark.
He beat Hugs.
Yeah, he beat Hugs
Jesus Christ, dude.
in 2014
Kid's good.
when Hugs was still like
Top 2
kind of
Samus.
playing. Yeah.
Top 2 Samus. I think he was Duck. No, I can't remember actually because I know Duck was active and Plup was still playing
Oh yeah.
Samus, so I don't know who the best Pup at that time was, but it might have been Hugs. Can't even remember. I'm not even gonna try to remember like I
Yeah, because Samus
have
is
Melee
that
knowledge.
character. But
That too.
it might have been Plup just because I remember they had their like salty thing at Apex 2014, and he was just laughing as he was beating Hugs.
Oh.
But
Oh, this guy's old.
But yeah, freaking, he lost to Zoo and SFAT, and like those aren't bad losses, especially in
At all.
2014.
Yeah, Zoo in 2014 was a monster. And even though SFAT wasn't like a god slayer like he was in 2016, 2015, in 2014, he was still mad good.
Yeah.
God, it's high Smash IQ.
Like, and when he started playing Melee again after he put Smash 4 down, and he's like, yeah, I'm playing Wi-Fi with S2J, what's his name? The original Falco.
This shit's Wiz.
There we go.
Because I'm out of jail now. Fresh out, still a top 5 Falco. What's up?
Like, that man is good.
Yeah.
And then, like, he was, like, keeping up with them, and they were all like, yeah, like, Zero's nice. And, like, if you watch, like, the net play from, like, the Melee player streams, and then people are like, who are you playing with? He's like, I'm playing with Zero. And for the people who didn't know, because, like, you know, people don't watch Smash 4, it's like, oh, he's, like, some dude from South America, came and played Melee for a little bit. He was pretty nice. Then he put it down, along with all the other games that he was playing at the same time.
Zero really was a top player in 4 different games in late 2014. I want to say.
Because he was like
Because
top 3 in Brawl.
Yeah.
Top 2 in PM and like top.
No,
30.
he was the best in PM.
See,
Like
I
there was
space for Armada,
yeah,
but
I understand, but there was a point in time where top 2 was 2 pits, yeah, because that character's busted. But like, oh man, that took me back, dude. I have to go on a huge change about PM after this. Got to go back to it. But like, there was a point when Zero just won every single major consecutively for PM, and it was always him beating a different person in Grands. And someone was like, "Oh, Armada can do it, Juma can do it, Profresh can do it, but no one can do it."
Like Armada lost the who he was to? Lost to Esam, and he was emo killer at Skatar.
Yeah.
I don't remember who Zero lost to or if she even entered. I just know that emu killer won Skatar 3.
Skatar 3 was a nutty tournament. That was like the Civil War CEO 2016 Skatar 2 of tournaments to compare. Like, if you just wanted a nutty bracket full of upsets, you'd look at Skatar 3 PM. Like, there's a lot of names you'd recognize. K9 got 25th. And K9 was top 15 in the world.
Man.
Like, K9 was easy lock for top 8 that tournament. Lost to Pork Chops. Why was he playing? See what I'm talking about? Why was Pork Chops playing PM? Just playing Falco like it's Melee. Beat a top 10, top 15 player. That game was beautiful. And then Nintendo brought the hammer down, and we were all sad. And then they dropped 3.5, and we were all sad again.
Even sadder.
Man, like, I'm still watching God, dude, I can't remember anything. I was watching Bigger Bulk because I was trying to get into like the newer PM scene just so I could see who I could recognize, and it's like you see a bunch of players that were active in 2014. But like they're like the middling players and they hadn't developed yet, and they were getting shut out by the melee gods, the brawl gods. But now they're the top dog. So it's like, all right, you guys are good now. Like, do you remember Hyperflame?
Yeah.
He was a middling player in 2014, and now he's like the best player in his region. Because there's no Pink Fresh, there's no Junebug, everyone else left, and he got better.
And now is he the Lucas now?
Yeah, he's the Lucas. So it's like he's the Lucas. Bacon Pancakes is one of the Foxes. It's like. That's cool to see, like people developing over time.
That's so fun.
It's like someone's got to be the top dog now, right?
It's literally a matter of like just don't drop the game that you like.
Yeah, just keep playing it. And so I was watching Bigger Bulk, like I said, and like people are like that game. It doesn't have the same like effect on me, but that's probably the best community that Smash has.
Yeah, because
if we're being 100% real.
Yeah, because like when I was at this venue yesterday when Chibo was doing this PM bi-weekly, and everybody, like, yeah, it was only like 7 entrants, but like they all were cool with each other. They're all enjoying themselves. It wasn't just like, oh, F you, I lost. It was just like, oh, like,
yeah,
we like the game.
Let's do it again.
It's like, I wish we could have that.
This was nuts. Fucking Malachi Thunder's Reign. Like, people are insane. Anther is another player with really high stats.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That was the Pikachu.
That's actually the Pikachu, because he plays Pikachu in every game.
Skip Axe, skip Esam. That's the Pikachu.
Oh. Like
good in Melee, good in Brawl, good in PM. Can't remember if Anthem played Smash 4, but I feel like that's a hard.
I feel like he put something on Twitter, and then he was just like, I'm out. Except I wasn't sure if it was him or like another Japanese Pikachu that was just like, oh yeah, I can move. But yeah, I don't remember Anther playing Smash 4 at all.
But like he definitely could play some Smash 4 if he wanted to. Like he's mad smart.
Shout out to Anther making it so that we actually could play like online.
Yeah, Anther's Ladder, or what do they call it now? Smash Ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah. The man from
Michigan.
He was from Michigan. Yeah. Just created a whole online ladder. Like if you didn't already know he was smart from how he played the game and how many games he could play, like. Did the same thing Zero did at NorCal Regionals, where he just went to Bigger Bulk and was like just beating the gods of that game. It's like, oh, y'all notify Pikachu? That's all I play. You didn't ask for friendlies? Oh, well, a murder. Got to winner semis. Got 5th at the biggest PM tournament of that era.
God bless.
God bless.
How could we forget Larry?
Dude, he beat Mango in Melee. Twice.
What else did he do in that game?
Like, Larry, a.k.a. Def. Does everybody hate Falco?
Yes.
Yeah, because Falco's fucking tough.
Well, didn't he put hands on Chillin right before he lost $100 to Leffen? Or was it 1,000? I don't remember. Or Mango side bet 1,000.
I can't remember how much money was lost. I just know a color and a lot of notoriety was lost. A lot of notoriety.
Because I remember like watching the casting for Apex 2015. They're like, oh, there's Larry, like, plays all the Smash games, like, he's good in Melee. But like, chilling stuck with Melee.
Good in PM too.
So then you would think, oh yeah, he's gonna lose. Then he got 2-0 and it's just like, I guess everybody hates Falco, huh?
Yeah. Like, Falco never gets fair.
Ever.
So you always got to deal with him.
He's still dumb in Smash 4.
Some nonsense.
I mean, he's not good, but like he's dumb, which is even more frustrating.
Yeah, but everyone's dumb.
Because when you lose, it's just like, why am I losing? But that's how you feel playing against every character in this game.
Every character in Smash 4 has like some nonsense that you have to look out for. Like if your string ain't frame perfect, my bear's frame 4, I'll shoot you
with my toe.
Shotgun bear, like, come on, man.
ESAM's another pretty much everyone who enters the Smash Masters at SmashCon, they all can play Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that's why it's so interesting to watch, because you have all these different people that like just have the juice in different titles, and it's all like varying characters and titles for the most part. Like the different archetypes of characters they can still master. Like ESAM plays Melee Pikachu, Melee Samus rather,
yeah.
And then like Brawl Smash for Pikachu. Like what?
Yeah, I was looking at.
They are wildly different characters.
I was looking at old brackets from like the early part of this decade, and like the tournaments will all be like Dr. PP getting first, and then ESAM getting second, and you'll see like Kion third or whatever, and it's just like, wow, ESAM really was playing Melee out here. Wow, he was at Clemson. Because I remember like when they were doing like the Melee and On Me rankings, and then ESAM was like 90 or whatever, and he was just like, oh man, like, why am I so low? Like, this isn't indicative of my skill. And then Tafo was like, this isn't skill based, this is attendance based. We all know that you're good, you just don't play the game.
Yeah.
Then he went to that one like fake invitational in either Georgia or Florida, got smacked by Drug Fox, and he was like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah, spaces are dumb.
And I was like, what happened? You were playing Melee since 2005, and just like, bro, he didn't let me play the game.
Like I just couldn't press the buttons. This is the point we've gotten to.
Like I remember when like people were like calling like Drug Fox like M2K's clone, and he was like, all right, let me live up to my namesake and start like just killing people.
Yeah, that Fox was indeed on drugs. That's non-sober gameplay. Just stupid. Like, God bless.
And back to name origins, he got his tag from, what was it, Dope?
I feel like that's a show movie.
Oh no! That movie came out way too recently. No, like I think there was another Fox player, either a Fox or Spacey's player named Dope, and he was like,
oh
well, what was it? Synonym? Yeah. What's a synonym to dope? Drugs.
So stupid.
But yeah, and he's another player who's been playing for like over a decade, but like he didn't have his breakout until like 3 years ago.
Drug Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like he almost beat Leffen, right when Leffen was like #1 in the world for free.
Yup.
Dang. See, Melee had a cool timeline.
Yeah.
Then like the proliferation of events just made it so like, well, who cares anymore?
I think they had a Smash 4 phase. Where they just had like a ton of events and everyone was like, why? Because I feel like every game had that at some point, except for like 64, because 64 is like just getting to the point where it like actually gets like a fair number of events really. And then Brawl was never like super duper active at one time. It was just like,
it was like, oh, we have events here, it
was just like whether or not the events they had got ridiculous numbers or not. Like 2013, 2014, if you held a Brawl event, it got numbers. But through like 2010, 2011, they didn't really have them.
Yeah, like I feel like it was just because it died before esports became a thing.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh well, but hopefully with Smash 3 coming out, the game hopefully gets revitalized.
You just say Smash 3? Yeah. Oh yeah, the documentary. I don't know why I thought you meant to say Smash 5 and then just lost your IQ.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm too dark for that.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna get into that. And we're just gonna continue with what we're saying. So anyway.
waiting on that documentary, dude. Because I hope that documentary opens a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
Like if we can get the melee doc effect onto not just Brawl, but just like the community again.
Yeah.
Because that'll open like a lot of faces towards. First of all, Brawl, because people always talk it up like it's great because it was great. But a lot of the new kids don't really understand that because they weren't around.
Yeah. And then like for the doc kids that came in through Sandbox's thing, they're just like, oh, Brawl sucks. And it was just like.
And then you get to see the other side of the doc because it definitely was a melee Brawl doc for like the first episode, and then it like split. So Smash 3 is going to be like the right path versus the left path. All right, you guys went that way. Here's what happened over here. And then when everyone sees that and Smash 5 has a release date by that time, because we all know it's going to be a hot minute, it's going to be like, oh my god.
And then people are going to start entering with the in-game tag of a Tori and start playing Red MK.
Red Ball.
Red board.
Everyone's going to try to start power shielding. Everyone's going to try to innovate their mid-tiers.
I really hope they also make the game so that it's not like counter-pick heavy.
I think that's just virtue of like big roster though. Like I think if your roster exceeds a certain amount of characters, that'll always happen.
Oh.
Cause like that's like a trend in Arcade Edition for Street Fighter V because that game has a fair amount of characters. And like I don't think Brawl ever like got like that just because MK was so just like dominant. So if you played MK or Ices, you were just good with those.
Like.
Yeah.
Like I know there are like certain characters where like, yeah, you're gonna have an easier time if you pick another one, but I just wish like it wasn't like how Diddy's just auto lost to the Plumbers like in 2016, and it was just like, bro, what is happening? Or, like how Sheik just stopped functioning, or how if you're ZSS, it's just like, please just pick another character against Pikachu and Diddy. Yeah. Because like the amount of playing you're gonna have to do against those two is just like, wow, like why bother?
Like you might die to engage doing all that shit,
but whatever. I'm not a video game designer. I've never made a game.
Shouts to Max once again. Why do you get ousted like that? That's still so disrespectful to this day. Like you didn't have to do all that.
Did a translator say that to him?
I think so.
That's so funny. Have you ever made a game before? That's the hardest working man in our scene.
Max?
Yeah, people don't know.
Definitely one of, yeah. So way up there with his like his Canadian counterpart Toronto Joe. Bear, Champ.
T1's retired. He did everything he needed to do.
Yeah, D1 doesn't have to do anything for us anymore. Who else works really hard? I think Bam does a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah. Bam for the people, or Bam of the people. Yeah. I like how people are just like, oh, I don't like his commentary. And I'm like, what do you mean?
How?
He talks like a real person. I like it because like he talks as if he does the commentary that I would like to do if I still did it.
It's like he just talks to you about the game in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like he brings up like the theory and the numbers like sometimes, but it's not like he's not saturating his casting with it.
Yeah.
He just makes whatever's in front of him like entertaining.
Yeah, and when he sees like hype stuff, like he'll yell. I had to stop myself.
What did you start slandering people almost?
I almost.
Oh wow.
But I didn't say anything, so you don't even have to ask.
If I didn't say it, did I say it?
Yeah.
God, I'm really excited. I feel like we say this every time out. Like I'm really excited for Smash 5.
Always.
And where that goes and where that takes the scene.
I'm excited for the new characters that we're gonna get, the revisionings for the old characters, the new players that are gonna come up, new tournaments, birth of a new scene because Brawl was Tri-State's game. Smash 4 ended up being SoCal's game. Oh, maybe Psych. And because I said Psych, someone's gonna clip that and then just like post it when Midwest becomes the game for Smash 5.
Wouldn't that be crazy though? We've been talking for a hot minute.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how long have we been doing this for?
Like, this hasn't ended soon.
Yeah, because it's just like the tournaments that happened this weekend, it was just like, it was literally just like Tri-State featuring Virginia. And Scarlet Classic could have been dope, and then like James was like, yeah, I'm dropping. And then like the brackets got ruined because people complained about it, and Jude lost the Ralphie. Instead of like, making something happen. And then West lost to Sinji because, Sonic getting camped in 2018.
Aha. So, until next time that we all meet up here and have something to talk about in the Smash scene, because there's always something to talk about in the Smash scene. Like whether you think there's not, there is. You just gotta look for it. I'm Dom.
I'm Nana.
That's really it.